Okay, welcome back. So I just started a new marketing thing. Um, did I not do it? But I did it. Okay, I am starting a new marketing one. And I believe we just got the souvenir stall. There we go. All right, get your cheap merchandise. Only 255 260 for a cuddly toy. And 320 for no, just a 3 is probably fine. For that kiosk. Are you serious? Come on, guys. Okay, he is heading towards that. I did hire a new mechanic, and I set him to essentially take care of this ride and these two. So that should at least help a little bit. I think we only need the one souvenir stall. It's it's probably fine to just keep it up here with everything else. Make sure to get your souvenirs before you leave and when you get here. I love how he's mowing, like, literally all the area that most people don't see. Okay. So, yeah. This part is going to be probably a lot more cutting. Uh, yeah, it's definitely going to be more cutting than what I probably would normally do, but I want to keep things moving, and there's not much going on. I'm sorry. I realize a lot of the appeal for playing RollerCoaster Tycoon is building the rides, but like, I just don't have the energy to build a bunch of rides because the guys hate my rides usually. Oh, it's too scary. It's like, okay, I'll build a gentle ride. No, that's lame. It's like, there's just no winning with you people. So, yeah, we'll cut back when things get maybe more interesting. So, see you guys in a sec. Okay, we got a swinging inverted or inverter ship. My bad. Let's see. Where do we want to put that? Slash, can we put that? Maybe right up here. I think it's reasonable to build this one at the very least. Come on. We could put it a little closer to the front. Might not be a bad idea. This one is relatively compact, so I'm willing to kind of build it. $90. How much does the regular one cost? Where is it? Here. This one's $1, so we should definitely make this one a little more expensive just because it's a little more interesting. So yeah, like it is reasonable to build some stuff, like a thrill ride here and there, just to keep things interesting for people, is reasonable. I just don't think it's reasonable to go building a bunch of roller coasters right now, given our current terrain, and the fact that we have time. Like, it's not going to take that long to build a roller coaster. Honestly, the play would probably be to build a small roller coaster like right here, and that should be more than enough value to get us over the edge. Like, I mean, this one ride just bumped us up by like $1,000. And we're almost to 1,000 guests at this point. Like, I think we're doing fine. So, alright. Cut back in a little bit. Okay, apparently the guests are commenting that our fee is very cheap, so let's go ahead and up that a bit. And to complement that, let's go ahead and do another marketing on horse flyers, I think. Looks like we're about to get another thrill ride, a Woe Belly. I can't remember which one that is. We're at about 950 guests. And yeah, when is this coming up? July 8th? Okay, we'll hold off until we see what this is. Are we doing money-wise? Making money? I would hope so. Okay, we're at 1,500. It's broken down. It's a good thing we didn't choose that one. Let's see. We're at about 12,000 park value, so we're pretty close to the amount that we need. Yeah, we made quite a bit more last month than we did in May. A Woe Belly. Alright. What is the Woe Belly? The Woe Belly is the good one. This is... Oh, I love these ones. Because they're a good thrill ride that... doesn't cost too much to make. No, how high we want it though. I don't remember like what is generally considered a good height for these guys. So let's go with that for now. Like, again, I am willing to make stuff before the end of the or before year 3. I just want to make sure that we're not building unnecessary stuff that's just costs too much for the amount of value that it's going to provide to the park. Let's make this that much. If it looks like people are going to be too scared of it, we'll lower the height a bit. But I think this is reasonable. I think this is a reasonable height for it. We'll keep an eye on it for the first or second time through. Okay, it looks like we actually need to increase the... Oh, jeez, that was... Launch speed, let's go about 50. I thought there was a way to... Is there any other any other launch modes? be... I thought there was a way to, like, increase the amount of times that it goes up. Okay, they're celebrating. That's good. We might be able to increase the launch speed by just a little more. You don't want, obviously, you don't want them going all the way to the top, like the tippy top, because otherwise it could come off. But you do want it to, you know, like right here is probably reasonable. Yeah, like right there is probably reasonable, I would say. Maybe go one more up to 60 miles per hour. As long as they're not, like, getting scared when they come out of here. That's what we want to make sure. Like, if they're paying a bunch of money for only 2 times up, you gotta make sure that it's, you know, memorable. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think that's... I think that's reasonable. Let's see. Thoughts. R1 was great. Okay. I think that's good. Really good value. Doesn't want to go while it's raining, which that part will go away. It makes me feel sick. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't be in a roller coaster area. A roller coaster park. Really good value. Okay. I think that's good. Cool. Alright. I guess we'll be back in a sec. If something else comes up, we're... I mean, we're literally at our park value at this point. So, just one more ride would probably solidify it. Alright, see you guys in a sec. Okay, we seem to have gotten the motion simulator. Where do we want that? Maybe, like, back here? Give this area a bit of a purpose. Let's go ahead. Clear out a couple of those trees. Motion simulator. Oh, it's only two squares. Okay. I think this is still reasonable as a location, though. Let's do the exit first right here, and then that. We'll just put the entrance right there. So, just a tiny little ride, something to fill the space, you know? Well, we've officially gone over $15,000 park value without building a single extra roller coaster. Yeah, so I guess at this point we just kind of wait it out. If something breaks, though, like one of our bigger roller coasters, we will have to create a new one, unfortunately. Because these 3 roller coasters are what's currently giving us the most value towards our park, even though they are a bit older. Alright. Well, I think we'll just go ahead and cut until we find, until something new happens. So, see you guys in a sec. Okay. looks like we got a popcorn stall. Let's go ahead and put that down. Here's the food. There we go. We're gonna have literally all the stalls by the time we're done. Yeah, second one. Okay, cool. Hey, look at that. We got a Gravitron. Also, we did actually run out of shops and stalls. So I guess let's put roller coasters down as next possible thing. Let's see. Gravitron. Is that the... That's this thing, I believe. Yep. We can build it. I don't think it's exactly the most interesting ride, but we gotta find a place that we could put it, though. I do really wish that it would just take the tree out. I don't really know why it can't just do that when you try and place something down. Let's see, how much do we want to charge? Maybe like $1. It's probably fine. I think that's how much we charge for the ship. There we go. We got a steel roller coaster. And I believe that's the kind that allows us to build a shuttle loop. So, we are definitely building that. Let's see, where do we want to build it, though? That's a good question. Here might be a good spot. It's a little tight on space. Let's see. Come on. Delete the tree. Thank you. Okay, is that tree within our park? Yes. Okay, let's try this again. We don't quite have enough space back there. That's annoying. Okay, let's try here then. Okay. There we go. And let's go from right here. Now, I really like shuttle loops because they're extremely cheap to build, like relative to a full-blown roller coaster. And I mean, they're money makers. You can charge a relatively cheap price for it, and you'll make back the money pretty quickly. We'll tell it to wait for full loads, though. I think I once tried to make it so that it would do 2 loops, but I don't think that worked, unfortunately. Yeah. My only regret here is not being able to make the queue line longer. Let's see what that did for us. Yeah, that shot us up a lot. Roller coasters are obviously the big money makers, the ones that add the most park value. So, just getting a shuttle loop by itself is extremely helpful. Let's see what the thoughts are. It's great, really good value, awesome. That's what we want. Honestly, at this point, I could probably just turn off research and development and then just wait until we get to the end of the game. But I won't do that. I do want to see how much money we end up getting by the end of this, though. Like, I really haven't spent much money this playthrough, for obvious reasons. So, it'll be interesting to see. Alright, I will be back in a sec. Looks like we got a new roller coaster. I don't think we're going to build it, but it's here. You can see it now. Okay. We just lost a ride. Cool. 6 people have died. That's fantastic. It's not like, come on, it's underground. The rain's okay. That sounded like another thing. Okay. Yep. Cool. Another one? What the heck? Well, I guess I should have. Demolish ride construction not allowed. Well, screw you. Cool. That's fun. Alright, that probably will drop our park value by a bunch. Yep. That probably also really hurt our standings. Let's go and drop our park admission price by a bit. Help combat that. We'll need to keep an eye on the park value for a little while. If I had this is the reason why I don't like underground rides, because it's a lot harder to see if there's going to be a problem. And of course, it's extremely difficult to get rid of this stuff underground. Oh no. Did we just lose all of those people? What just happened? Okay, I wonder if when that happens, if people just respawn somewhere, or if they just get kicked out of the park altogether. I don't know. I've never seen that happen before. Alright. Let's go ahead. Remove this as well. Goodbye. Goodbye, cruel world. Okay. That's fun. Sometimes you can avoid, like, multiple crashes if you delete the ride fast enough, but unfortunately I didn't realize that there were multiple cars. And, of course, they all had the crash, because why not? Screw me, I guess. Okay. Park value is still fine, even without... Even without the one ride. Delete these. Unfortunately, these little guys are kind of dumb and don't know how to get back onto the path a lot of the time. Try and get as many of them back onto the path so they're not wandering around, starving to death or something. This one. Okay. Alright, I think that's all of them. That's our employee. He should be able to figure out how to get back. Okay, that's back on. Okay, well, that was exciting. I guess, what's the day? Okay, we'll be getting this new roller coaster here in a sec. Yep, okay. So we can tune it back up a little bit. I turned it down just to, you know, reflect the fact that we just lost a roller coaster. Lost a lot of value from losing that roller coaster. Okay, so this looks to be the new one. We could maybe build this one. We might want to, since we did lose some value. We're gonna have to take out a lot of trees, though. So, I think I'll do that, and then cut back in, or whatever, when I'm done. So, see you in a sec.